Today, I'm going to be talking about Walt Disney Animation Collection Volume 4 DVD, and I'm also going to show you the DVD itself. Walt Disney Animation Collection Volume 4 DVD has Disney shorts, and some of them I seen when I was a kid on Disney Channel. Other ones I have seen years later on the computer. And the ones I didn't see on Disney Channel or on the computer, I saw the first time when I got the Steve D. And I got the Steve D at Amazon.com. So you got Disney shorts on this. You got the Tortoise and the Hare, Babes in the Woods, the Saga of Windwagon Smith, the Gods of Spring, Toby Tortoise Returns, and Paul Bunyan. And okay, so the Tortoise and the Hare is about a Tortoise named Toby and a Hare named Max. And one day, Max and Toby they made like a bet, like they do like a race. But Toby he's very slow, and Max he moves fast. So yeah, and the Tortoise and the Hare came out 1935. The next cartoon, Babes in the Woods, that came out in 1932. So Babes in the Woods about these two kids, a boy and girl, named Hansel and Gretel. They go to the woods and they see like a house made of gingerbread, and they meet like a witch. But there's before that there's also in the woods you got the gnomes. Norms. So so when Hansel and Gretel meets the witch, the witch kidnaps Hansel and Gretel into her house because the witch wants to turn Hansel a spider and Gretel a rat. And so the gnomes has to rescue Hansel and Gretel from the witch. And next, the other cartoon, the Saga Windwagon Smith, that came out in 1961, and it's about a sea captain named Windwagon Smith. His wagon is like shaped like a ship, like in the ocean and seas. So he goes to Kansas, and like the people in Kansas, the townspeople, they see him, and then Windwagon Smith he wants to like travel from like like the Oregon trails all the way to Santa Fe, but like the towns, so he got laughed at the townspeople, and he ends up Windwagon Smith he ends up falling in love with a woman named Molly, and Molly's the mayor's daughter. And then Molly ends up going with Windwagon Smith to travel with him. Yeah. The next cartoon, the Gods of Spring, that came out in 1934. It's about this a god named Spring that like like the trees, the grass, the flowers. It was like springtime, and then so one day she got kidnapped by Hades, and because she got kidnapped by Hades, the spring became the winter, and is now supposed to be like the spring. So the goddess of spring she tries to find a way to escape from Hades, and the next cartoon, Toby Tortoise Returns, about pretty much Toby. He does a boxing match with Max, and the last cartoon, Paul Bunyan, is about this the townspeople, they one day the townspeople they found a big baby, and they named the baby Paul. They raised Paul, they raised him as a kid. So when Paul grows up, he became a big giant lumberjack, and he's good with cutting down trees. He does it real fast. He helps the townspeople out. And then later on, Paul has a blue ox named Babe. So one day, a man he comes to the town. He has like a machine, and that he could cut down trees real fast. And Paul's not really too happy about it because Paul might lose his job because of the machine. So Paul and the man they make like a bet, like whoever chop down more trees in so in time wins, and that's what happens. So pretty much yeah, Toby Tortoise Returns, that came out in 1936. Paul Bunyan came out in 1958. So this is the front, the spine, and the back. So Walt Disney Animation Collection Volume 4 DVDs as titled The Tortoise and the Hare. The Tortoise and the Hare, that's Toby, and that's Max. This is from The Tortoise and the Hare. This list of the cartoon shorts they got. And they got the image. That's the Tortoise and the Hare, and that's the Goddess of Spring. All these shorts. The Tortoise and the Hare, Babes in the Woods, the Saga of Windwagon Smith, the Goddess of Spring, Toby Tortoise Returns, and Paul Bunyan. So yeah. So I got this at Amazon.com. This is a regular DVD case. And that's about it.